realms of Senith.
Rakara, you're up first. We're on the boss battle. Lobin.
I'm going to go behind this one table here. I think that's a table. Yeah. You know what? No, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Going to inch up closer. I am going to try to hit him with my quarterstaff. Am I able to do that right now, or was that basically an action to get there?
That was your movement, so you still have your action. You moved less than 40 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it was 30 feet.
Okay.
15?
15 is what you need to hit him.
Oh, I got lucky. 1d6, 2, so 4 damage. I'm going to roll the punch twice.
You're going to key?
Yes.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, 3 damage. The first punch, and then the second punch, 15 to hit.
That's also what you need still.
Okay, 5 damage.
Wow, some bad rolls. So as you're hitting him, he's like yelping and screaming and holding where you've attacked or landed your hits. Roll an insight check.
Okay. Now I kind of feel a little bad.
Sorry, smack. Sorry, smack.
Canadian monk.
Yeah,
23.
So he's pretending like it's hurt, like it hurts.
Oh, okay. I feel a little less bad now.
You're seeing through his deception here. So your hits aren't hurting him nearly as bad as he's acting. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Although, I wonder, well, I guess he would be doing that to try to get me to stop, right?
Are the hits affecting him as badly as she would expect, knowing her weapon and her skills?
They don't seem to be, to her anyway. I mean, I suppose since you're around the corner, you could roll an insight as well.
I was just asking to clarify what you were saying. If you were just saying, like, he's feigning, but her weapon, like, he's trying to say that it's worse than what she's doing, or it's not as bad as what she's trying to, I don't know how to phrase it, but at any rate, I'm going to try to use these dice, because I forgot to take mine out. Did I do that right? Is that 18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I add 4 to that, so 22.
Okay, that definitely beat his 1.
Nice.
So, yeah, you're kind of saying that he's feigning the damage. You're getting the impression that this is complete acting, like he's not even being hurt, probably. Is that the end of your turn, Rakara?
Yes.
All right, he jumps down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And without provoking an attack of opportunity as a legendary action, he starts booking it. Arsenal, it's your turn.
Arsenal is going to... I don't have control over my token.
You don't have your tokens?
Yeah, I can't move it.
Okay, you should now.
Okay. So Arsenal is going to give chase with his entire turn.
And his entire body.
Yeah. And that would be Arsenal's turn.
Thia.
How far can I throw these caltrops, or do I have to, like, place them directly?
I think you have to place them. I don't know. You said you gathered them up, so you could probably throw them, let's say, 30 feet.
Just whip the whole entire blanket and hope that it lands out flat.
Yeah.
Was it M to measure?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any rough terrain with these tables?
No. Go ahead and roll an athletics check if you want to make it awesome. Roll over it.
While pulling out my blanket of funsies.
Mm-hmm.
See, I figure I'd use these dice, so I stopped rolling the same number over and over, but I'm still rolling the same number over and over.
Well, at least it's an 18.
Yeah, so that's a 21.
All right, yeah. I mean, you look pretty sweet. What else do you do other than look awesome?
Do I have to roll an attack roll to throw the caltrops, like, behind Lobin?
Narrow space, so yes. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
I'm assuming only one set, because I can only roll one attack. Or do they both go?
Well, I mean, how many blankets did you use?
Probably just the one.
So I guess they both go that way.
All right, cool. So that was my movement and my action, I'm assuming.
Okay. There isn't really a legendary action I want to use.
I can't believe Lobin is legendary. He's been working out in his off time.
He's a legend.
I'm sure he thinks he's legendary.
Okay, so he's kind of cornered here. The caltrops kind of threw a wrench in his plan. He's going to take the disengage action and try to run through them anyway. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Please don't fail. And he fails. So that's as far as he gets to go.
Putting you out of business.
You see him turn around, lifts his foot up and is holding it. He's like, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, sorry, the Lobin machine is broken today.
Rakara, it's your turn.
Does that seem genuine? Him being like, ow, ow, ow?
It does. Like he stopped here. Like he was planning to run through.
Told you he thought he's legendary.
I can make it, but it's like 40 feet. I'm going to take my quarterstaff again. 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. 8 damage. Now, if I do one flurry of blows, like one round of it, does that deplete it and I have to rest?
Yep.
Then I'm done.
Okay, well, you can still use your unarmed attack, though, because
right.
that goes without your key.
18.
You got a hit.
5 damage.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Arsenal.
Is there anywhere for Arsenal to, like, move here?
Oh, sorry.
I am going to give you the special ability to swap with Rakara.
All right. So I'll get out of the way.
You grab her by the hair and throw her behind you.
Out of my
That
way.
works.
Arsenal is going to action surge and bonk Lobin on the head twice.
Okay.
Oh, that's 2 misses. It's a 13 and a 9.
Oh, shit.
Whoops. Yep, that's his turn.
It's a small area to be wielding a warhammer. Is that what you have as a warhammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thia,
Is it disadvantage to shoot through people in a small space?
I will look that up, but for now, go ahead and do it.
Okay. I don't remember what the rules are for like obscurement or whatever. I just know that there are rules for it, and that's why you get sharpshooter, which I do not have.
The first recommendation I get is like, make sure your bow is strong enough and your ally is squishy enough so that the arrow gets through them and hits your target.
My ally is a giant warforged. Also, I rolled a 3, so I don't think it matters because that's an 8 total.
So it just adds to its AC, +2 to its AC, so you have to hit a 17.
I hit less than half of that.
Well, that's a miss. Is that your turn?
Considering that was my bow and not my short swords, then I think so, yes.
At the end of your turn, he is going to take a legendary action. Wait, no, he can't do that still. Oh, hell.
Thank goodness I scooped up those caltrops because we've been not doing so hot.
All right. Without provoking, he's going to try to step over here. Has to make another dex save. Oh, he makes it this time. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh,
Sorry for
crud.
jinxing it.
Then you hear him yelp, like a whistle comes afterwards, and then yelps again. He's signaling something.
Oh, no.
And now we're stuck because of caltrops. Or we could pull the blanket.
Okay, you see a bunch of kobolds come running over there. That would be Lobin's turn, Rakara.
Okay. Not liking this situation.
Pull the blanket, pull the blanket.
Yeah, that's what do we tuck tail and run? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Where exactly again did you say okay, I see. The kobolds, okay. And I don't have a long range weapon. That's what sucks.
Do you have dexterity?
I do. I can do my best to jump over these caltrops.
You could take Arsenal's crossbow from him, I think.
Oh, but don't you need an arsenal?
Not really. He has the warhammer. What does he need crossbows for?
Oh, what's the attack bonus?
It'd be... I don't know if monks have proficiency in light crossbows. I think it's a simple weapon, isn't it?
I think light crossbows are, yeah.
Okay.
So you should have proficiency. So it would be your dexterity bonus plus proficiency to attack.
Which should be 2 right now.
Yeah.
And then your damage would be 1d8 plus dex.
1d8 plus dex, you said?
For damage, yes, assuming that you hit the attack.
Okay, all right. 24 to hit.
Who are you shooting?
Yes. I'm shooting...
All of them?
Yeah.
Who's your target?
Everybody. I'm shooting Lobin. 23.
He's blocked by a wall right there.
Ah, that's right.
You could probably shoot one of the kobolds, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to shoot... Would it range 50 feet or 45?
The range is 80 feet.
Ooh, okay. I like that. All right. So
This is the only one you can really shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have sight on him.
Okay. I think I'll hit the one that's closest to me, though. Do you want me to re-roll?
No, would you roll?
I rolled a 23.
Yeah,
total.
that's a hit.
6 damage.
Okay, he has 1 hit point left.
I think that's going to be it.
Yeah. Arsenal.
So what is the jumping distance again?
Half of your strength score as a standing jump, if I recall.
So I don't think I could make it over all of these then if my jumping distance is 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So these are 10 feet.
Is there an option to just like roll up the blanket like we did in the first place?
Yeah, you could take an action to do it.
That is what Arsenal will do then.
Okay, I guess he has caltrops now.
Oh boy. And then he's going to move to intercept Lobin, and that is Arsenal's turn.
Okay. Legendary action at the end of your turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
How does the river work? Is it difficult terrain?
Yeah, he jumped to the rock, difficult terrain, then got over here. Then he yelps again, and both of these kobolds shoot their arrows.
Is that his war bark?
They're shooting over here. They hit something on the wall here, and then the top of this cave collapses down. This way is now blocked. Thia, it's your turn.
So over here, is that another pathway?
I mean, you see a wall down there, yeah. You're not sure where it goes or anything.
I think up north would be the other pathway, but I don't know.
That's what I'm contemplating. Is to go down or up? What even is my speed? 35. Okay, I think that's 70 for double my speed as a dash. Do I have a shot on Lobin from here? I can't tell if the wall would be in the way. I think so. That's not a wall. That's a cliff. I can't tell. Is it a wall or a walkway?
That's a walkway.
Okay, so could I shoot across to Lobin?
You should be able to.
I couldn't tell if this one part here, if it was raised or flat right there.
Oh,
That's a
crap.
critical hit. Oh, crap, P6. Alright, so I do 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 9 damage. Oh, wait, hold on. It sucks, but I just realized that I dashed to get there. So you can take away that critical hit and the 9 damage.
That sucks.
Waste of a 20.
You forgot you're not a rogue, didn't you?
I did forget that because I'm playing a roguey ranger and I was like, I'll just bonus dash. But then I was like, wait, actually.
I think there is a ranger subclass that has that. That's not for a few levels.
Stalker, I think, or is it somebody else?
I think it might be.
Maybe next level.
Legendary action, 5, 10, 15, then his normal action. As he's running out of sight, he yells something, and he points over here. This one, he shoots straight up above here. Oh, and he hits his mark. Dexterity saving throw, Thia.
He's fixing to isolate us from our party. That's a fail, I believe.
Okay. A bunch of rocks come falling down from the ceiling, and they hit you.
Uh-oh.
You take 7 damage, bludgeoning. This way is not blocked, however. Rakara, it is your turn.
Can I do double speed?
Yeah, you can use your action to move your movement.
Unfortunately, that seems like that's what I'm going to have to do to get there quick.
Yep, you should have 80 feet total now.
So that's 40. Gets me past there. Here. All right. That's what I got.
Arsenal.
What would it take for Arsenal to get to the other side of this river here?
So this would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you can easily make it over there then.
Yep, there's only one spot that's going to be difficult to... oh my god, terrain. I can't believe I stumbled over that.
Well, what's interesting is you can't roll your R's when you're trying, but you can when you're not.
So here is 25.
There should be... well, depending on how you... Yeah, that should be 25 now that I think about it.
Arsenal is going to move here and attack Kobold 1 with his warhammer. Gonna give this a shot. That is a 22 to hit, and I'm guessing that is. And then that's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage, but he's dead.
He went flying straight up and into the river.
Home run.
My loot.
Then you look at the other kobold and you point up, right?
Yeah, just give him a blank stare.
He's like, uh-oh, Thia.
I'm gonna shoot Arsenal's kobold friend.
Okay.
That is 12.
That, I believe, is what you need.
That's 6 damage.
All right, he's also at 1 hit point. Is that your turn?
I don't know how to spend my bonus action without being a rogue, so I guess so.
Pat yourself on the back, I guess.
Pout about how if I had my blades out, I could be using the other one.
You can cry as a bonus action too,
I don't cry.
This guy actually hit Arsenal. It's like a +4, so yeah, 21.
Yes.
Oh, max damage too.
Ooh.
You take 3 damage.
Some dragon.
Yeah. Arsenal hardly notices.
Yeah, this kobold starts running off this way. And it'll be Rakara's turn.
That kobold ran off. I was going to try to use dexterity to jump over the river, but that's not going to work. I think I'm going to use my max speed to follow behind Thia. That would make it 30. There we go. I don't know if this is going to provoke an attack, but I'm going to try it anyway. Another 25. Around there.
Thia's your friend.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to stab you.
No, I know. Right. No, I'm trying to, I see what you're saying. No, not provoke an attack from her, but I didn't know what that kobold, if he was going to be able to, like, I didn't know if he had a bow or what.
He can't act except on his turn unless you are moving away from his melee range.
Got you.
So, like, right next to him, if you were to step away, then he could attack you, but he can't attack with the ranged weapon when it's not his turn.
I mean, I get it, though. Like, if I was a, weak piece of flesh, I'd be afraid of Thia, too.
This is the Warforged.
He's consoling and insulting you all at once.
It's just kind of his style,
Arsenal.
Bonk. I'm going to attempt the bonk. Oh, that is not a very successful bonk.
That's a boop.
Yeah. Boops on the nose with the Warhammer. Yeah, that's like a 9. That is Arsenal's turn.
Thia. There's that kobold to the north that ran off, and then there's that kobold in front of Arsenal. And then Lobin has run up into this cavern over there.
So if I were to move there, would I be able to shoot the kobold to the north?
Yeah, I think so. What's the range on your bow?
I meant as far as like line of sight, but my range is 150.
Okay.
I have a long bow, like a proper elf. Oh my goodness, I have a long bow. I just realized I've been rolling d6 for damage, but that's a d8. Gosh darn it.
Yep.
Which one is the 8? I think this one. Is that the 8? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is 7.
Fuck,
Yeah.
it dies.
Nice.
If it dies, it dies. It dies. He doesn't get to play with his toy today.
This kobold shouts. He's like, oh no. Disengage. 5, 10.
Let it all out.
Starts running that way, and it's Rakara's turn.
Arsenal, do I still have your bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
From across the river, she's holding it up. Is this yours?
I think she was asking him whether I stole it. The answer's no.
No, it's fine.
7.
Nope.
But it looked cool.
Is that
And
your
that's my turn. Yep.
Arsenal.
So I assume he only went 30 feet, right?
Yep. Yeah, he did.
Arsenal is going to give chase and bonk. Another boop.
That's so cute.
Is that your turn, Arsenal?
Yep.
Thia.
I shoot it with my bow and arrow. That's how you shoot it, Arsenal. That's 18.
Arsenal picks up the kobold's dead body and throws it into the river out of rage.
Okay.
I mean, at least take its stuff first. He's wasting all my loot.
He had nothing on him.
Said she.
Rakara, it is your turn.
Who else do we get to fight?
Lobin went that away.
Oh, he went that
north
way.
from there. Yep, he went up that way.
Can I jump the river?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Use your quarterstaff as a vaulting pole.
19 total to jump. Let's see, I think that was 25.
I think so, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move her here. All right, and then that's my turn.
Arsenal.
So he went north?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mars going to 30 feet. What the hell is that? Just see a little plus sign on the map.
Yeah, that's a cage.
No, it's a plus sign.
I mean, fair enough.
Arsenal dashes to there, and that is his turn.
Thia.
How do I go about getting across the river? The stone is probably my best bet, I think.
Probably.
So it's just a little hop over to the stone.
Mm-hmm.
How many feet does it add?
It'll just be 5 feet added to your movement to get across the river here.
So that's 15. I already lost count.
Well, you are here, right? So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you still have 30 feet of movement if you use your action.
35 is my speed. So there's that.
Okay.
And there's my dash. And that, sir, is my turn, because I am not Rogan.
I'm a rogue in here.
Arsenal can hear from the west here what sounds like something rolling. Not towards you, but it just sounds... Actually, Arsenal would know. It's a minecart on a track that starts rolling away. We're going to go ahead and drop out of initiative at the moment.
All of us?
Yep.
Arsenal
because
is
the
gonna,
question is...
as he reaches like this junction here, he's just gonna like pause for a moment as he starts to hear that minecart rolling away, and then just like slowly turns to that direction and just starts moving over there to investigate.
We're going to drop out of the map. What you would find as you go around the corner is you see Lobin has hopped into a minecart and is starting to roll down a track into the mines and away from you. You see him put his hand up and wave goodbye at you.
Arsenal waves back.
No.
with his hammer in the air.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm thinking before we drop out the map is those kobolds were really, really trying to get over to this device with the green things around it. So I kind of want to see what that is before we pursue. I mean, he's in a cart. We're going to find some way to catch up to him later anyway. So I'm just kind of curious what this is and whether we can somehow thwart impending disaster by disabling it.
Roll an investigation check.
Can I help with that?
You can give her advantage, yeah. So she would roll twice.
That was the same.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Arsenal will also give Thia's caltrops back.
So my investigation is 5.
I rolled 18 total.
You realize that this is some kind of a mechanical pump. It's like a hydraulic pump. As you follow the lines from it, you realize this opens a dam that's down this river. This probably would have flooded this area if this was activated.
Oh.
Is there any way to prevent someone from creeping in here and activating it in a reasonable amount of time? Like, can we jam it up or something so that it can't be flooded while we leave it?
The easiest way would be to cut the lines.
And that's not going to cause a flood of its own right?
You don't think so.
All right, let's jam it up and follow the Lobin.
You follow Arsenal back to where he last saw Lobin, right?
Yeah.
Somebody roll a percentile die. I'm going to say Arsenal, roll it. We're looking for above 50.
So I think I can just... Okay, here we go. That is not above 50.
You see one mine cart that is still here.
Is this like Donkey Kart? Remember the Donkey Kong game where you could get in the carts and chase after the bad guys? Did you not play that one? I think it was on N64.
No, I didn't play that. Is that what you're thinking about doing?
That's what I'm asking. Should we pursue in a cart? I don't know. I'm not very smart. I probably shouldn't be making the decisions here.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't have a very high intelligence either.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like maybe we're going to get in a cart.
Arsenal's already in it, I imagine.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Oh, that sounds like Drungar. Yeah, I cannot get a good voice from him. I have no clue what to do. Be like, come on, let's go.
Beep, boop, boop, beep. Let's go. The three of you hop into the mine cart and it starts rolling down the way, down the rails. You're going deeper into the mines. Rakara, roll me a D12.
11.
That's pretty good. All right, you see, you're coming up to an intersection. You see multiple switches, and you're not sure which one would continue to Lobin.
What would I need to figure that out? Would I need insight?
No. Probably an investigation or perception check with a DC 15 to figure out which switch to hit in time, because you're picking up speed.
Do we get to pick? I want a perception.
Yeah, because I am not very... Yeah, because I have more wisdom, so...
My perception, I think, is 15.
I got 8.
13.
Arsenal gets a 9.
You guys are going down the wrong tunnel. You find yourselves in the middle of a kobold ambush. So I need dexterity saving throws from all of you to dodge several bolts that are coming your way.
8.
You said dexterity?
Yep.
23.
24.
Okay, if you had less than 15, you take 4 damage. If you have it higher than, or 15 or higher, you're fine. You duck down into the minecart in time.
Arsenal
Rakara
just does not care. You just keep sitting there.
just takes it to the face.
Yeah.
Rakara's already rolled. Thia, go and roll a d12.
What's D12 for?
As you're in the minecart, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh my goodness, I just realized these dice have the numbers on. I'm like, which one's the 8? Which one? Oh, I don't see very good. I have 11.
All right, it's the same thing. Multiple switches. And you're trying to figure out which track to go down to catch up to Lobin. Intelligence investigation or wisdom perception check for you.
Arsenal gets a 17.
I get a 21, I think.
Okay. You hit the correct switch this time. And in the distance, you see Lobin in it like an opening, an open cavern. He's
Arsenal
on a bridge.
waves at him.
Well, he's some distance away still. You've got one success and one failure. He waves back. You hear kind of like cackling from the distance.
I'm sorry, but this sounds like the Diddy Minecart thing. Like it's exactly like it. You should watch the video I posted.
Well, not Erevan. Arsenal. Jesus Christ. You're not even playing Erevan now.
Yeah.
D12, Arsenal. Try not to get an 11.
D12. I got a 4.
All right, as he's waving at you, he points, and when you follow his pointing finger, you see a minecart that's coming your way, opposite direction. It's on a collision course with you. He's laughing.
Can we jump like in the Diddy carts?
For Arsenal, you can roll a dexterity acrobatics or a strength athletics check to push it aside.
I think I know which of those I'm gonna do.
The wrong one.
That's a 7.
7 doesn't do it. Your cart takes a collision. Everybody needs to roll a dexterity saving throw to stay in the cart.
I want to jump into Logan's cart.
7. Nope.
I also have a 7.
Arsenal gets a 16.
Okay, so you have to recover, and you lose some more distance with Lobin as you're trying to, not fall to your deaths. So we're going to start again from the top with Rakara. Roll a d12.
This is an exciting day.
And I got a 6.
Sharp turn. Dexterity acrobatics check for you.
Okay.
You're trying to keep the cart from derailing.
19 total.
You're good. So you managed to navigate the turn. All three of you are in this one cart. It's crazy. But somehow
We're probably on his lap.
you just like hold on to the side of the cart and put your legs out and kind of run along the wall and keep pushing up with your legs to keep the cart on the track, and you hit the sharp turn. And you start catching up to Lobin a bit, who in the distance looks a little concerned, and he's looking back at you, then he looks forward, and his eyes are darting around. Thia, roll a d12.
So, since there's plenty of room in this cart, I could probably take out my bow and shoot him, right?
Well, let's roll the d12 first.
That's a yes.
Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
That is a yes. So I say 9 on the die.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 14.
That's a miss. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
My balls are bigger than my brains. What does that say, 10?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay, you make it. So what happens is you try to take aim at Lobin. You loose your arrow. It misses just barely, and it hits a beam near him. So he goes past his beam, but this beam starts falling behind him. And all of you are going straight at this beam, and then several parts of the bridge that are coming down. You manage to push the cart onto another rail and then not get hit by all those debris. And by push the cart to another rail, I mean you hit another switch and move to a different track. Arsenal, roll your d12. This slows you down, by the way, so you lose distance to Lobin.
Another 11.
You're going to re-roll the 11. I'm tired of this track switch puzzle.
Another 4.
Yeah, let's maybe I'll just pick, but if you get the same one again, just one more.
Reroll.
That's it. Yep.
12.
Oh, speed boost. The rail that you went to slopes downward, and you start picking up a lot of speed. Arsenal needs to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid losing control.
Let's play bumper cars.
That's a 9. Yeah.
Strength checks. A strength saving throw for everybody in the cart. I see a nat 20.
22.
That's mine is 23.
Arsenal gets a 21.
Okay. You managed to slow the cart down with the brakes, but it takes all of you to do it. Now, this time we're coming to the end of this quote-unquote chase scene. Lobin is pretty far in the distance, which the distance now becomes something of a open cavern with a really crappy looking city ahead. It's made of random pieces of lumber, metal tiles that were brought here, like a fallout settlement. That's what this looks like. The cart starts coming to the end of the rail. The brakes automatically engage, and you find yourself at the entrance of the city. Lobin's somewhere deep into the city now. He's already gotten out of the cart and ran in. And you're surrounded by several kobolds with their crossbows out and a couple with slings. And they're just staring at all of you.
I vote for we go in and just start making loud, scary monster noises.
I'm down.
eat your children and your mothers too.
Well, the kobold says, you're a prisoner now.
Says you, shorty.
Come on, don't make this hard on yourselves.
I'm gonna boop him in the face with my bow. Like
with the bow or like an arrow from the bow?
I mean, it depends on the distance. I thought we were like right in front of them, or they were right in front of us.
They are. So, like, you're just going to tap them in the face?
I'm going to smack him in the face. I'm going to smack him a boop with some oomph to it. A boop.
So you're going to make an attack roll?
Sure, I don't know. But I didn't have my sword strong as all, so, like, I'm not going to drop my bow. So just as an attack roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why drop your bow when you can give him a splinter in the nose instead?
Right? They're just little squishy guys. What does that say? 7? Lucky 7? What do I add to it?
Your strength, probably.
It's not really a lucky 7. It's a 10.
All right, that's enough. He dodges it. He's like, hey, do you really want a bunch of bolts out of you? I mean, in you?
Yes, I will take all your bolts. Put them in my pack, please. Look, I'm willing to trade. And I, shake my bag that's full of all that guy's stash of shinies.
He looks and he says, well, Lobin's paying us a lot more than whatever you've got in that shack.
This is a sack, not a shack. I understand you might be confused considering what your town looks like.
He hisses at you.
Yeah, I think that's going to be 1d4 emotional damage.
He falls over dead. He doesn't have enough hit points for emotional damage.
Did you snort?
Maybe.
I think Arsenal snorted.
It's a new subroutine just recently added. Yeah, so, he said, what? Wait, no. Rakara, you were saying something.
I was just, as he was hissing, I wanted to punch him in the face.
Just like cats.
So I guess the question becomes, is this a combat scene for you and the party, or are you going to do something else? The question is general for everybody in the party.
I mean, I'm not going to submit to being their prisoner, so if they're not going to accept my shiny silverware, then I guess, we're going to have to, throw down.
Right.
Did you show him the silverware?
I mean, if he'll back up for a minute, I'll show him the whole, stash that I pulled out of the wall.
Okay. When you show him the sack, the kobold puts his hands up, and a bunch of other kobolds, lower their weapons, and he says, where'd you get that?
I finds it. It was just in the wall.
You see him look over at one of the other kobolds who looks at him, then he looks back at you, and he's like, I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
There's something wrong with Lobin.
So I've heard. Tell me more.
He doesn't like silver. Silver's very shiny.
Ooh.
But he's made a rule that nobody is to have silver in this city.
I'm about to arm all of these guys with silverware. You get a fork, and you get a knife, and you get a spoon. I'm Oprah.
Do you really do that?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're going to go help us figure out what's wrong with Lobin and put him in the prison. I mean, I'm assuming I'm jumping ahead. You said there was a proposition. I didn't wait for the punchline, so go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you just start handing out silverware, it changes things. So I'm asking if that's what you start doing.
I mean, I guess we could line them up like at one of those bread lines and be like, you get silverware as long as you pledge to use it on Lobin.
Well, yeah, that's what they say. It's like, we don't like Lobin.
Wait, why doesn't he like silverware?
Because there's something wrong with him. Do we know what that means? What kind of knowledge is that?
It would be a nature knowledge.
I think I have that.
I don't.
Actually, neither do I. I'm the awful ranger.
Yeah, Arsenal gets a 1 on the die for that, so.
Yeah, well, that's a 1 then.
Mine's a 12.
Mine's a 5, so.
Maybe we don't know, but maybe we don't care.
You think he's a werewolf?
We do.
Oh.
Hmm?
I said, we do know.
Lupin, I get it.
All right, friends, let's get him.
Yeah, I'm going to say that the session ends here because he just armed all the kobolds to go fight Lobin for you.
Yeah, and I mean...
Good job, guys.
See, this is when being a hoarder pays off. I take everything, even the things that seem invaluable.
Well, at least it makes it so we skip ahead, because I thought you would, fight all these kobolds on the outside and then get to Lobin.
That's what I was ready to do.
I mean, I was too, but I was like, wait a second. They're not attacking us immediately, even though I booped one on the nose, so... But we've also gathered that they like shiny things, so I was like, wait a second. I know how to dissolve the situation. I have shinies.
Yeah, they did keep mentioning that.
Yeah, that other one that we let go was the first one to mention the shinies and was hiding them and that there was something wrong with Lobin. So yeah, we educate them with our limited knowledge of werewolves, arm them, and off we go, with our pitchforks and torches or whatever. Oh no, that's witches or vampires, I forget.
So I suppose the question is, will you go with the kobolds to Lobin, or are you just going to arm them and send them off on their own?
I mean, we started this. We might as well see it through to make sure that the job gets done.
I'm gonna be right back.
Well, I in that case, I guess we can have the boss fight, but it will be just in this map. I won't have like a special city map set up.
Are you prepared to play 20 NPCs?
Well, I'm going to do it a little bit differently, so I don't have to run 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Good time to watch the Diddy Kong video.
Yeah.
Now, do I have any ability to heal Thia and Arsenal?
We could do a short rest in the city before you go to Lobin. People can use their hit die. Also, you get your key points back.
Okay.
Yeah, I already used my heals on you guys after you were stopped on the Caltrap, so I don't have any other than hit die things.
Yeah, that's basically the real thing.
You see how there's like enemies on the other track and obstacles. I remember this being a lot more exciting when I was playing it as a kid.
Yeah, but we're in the age of like Baldur's Gate 3 now.
I also remember this was the game that my mom was obsessed with. She didn't play video games, but she played this one and she'd get so into it. She was moving her body, trying to jump the cart with her body.
Yeah. For my mom, that game was Frogger.
Yeah, right. I was just about to say that. But she would play it like on what? Windows 98?
Well, no, we were like I'm talking about like in the Atari days.
Oh, even in Atari too?
Mm-hmm.
That goes way back.
How do we do the short rest hit die heals? Do we just roll those dice and then add that, or do we add something to it?
You add your con to it. For each die you roll.
Okay.
Are you back, Arsenal?
Yeah.
So we're having a short rest real quick so you get your action surge, I think.
Yes.
You can use your hit die to heal up if you'd like.
Let's see.
Thia, you get 2 silvered arrows. And by arrows, I'm saying that word very loosely.
They're like butter knives.
Well, it's more like they're an arrow with a fork on the end. Kara, you get a couple daggers that are basically knives, silver knives.
Okay. What's the attack bonus and damage on that?
Just the same as what you're using. It's just now it's going to be silvered weapons.
Oh, so right, because that's what will hurt him most.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Well, that's what will hurt him at all, actually.
Ew.
Remember how I was pretending to be hurt and we couldn't figure out why I wasn't being all that effective?
Yeah, now it's all clicking.
Then Arsenal, I don't even know. I guess, I don't know. Did you ever watch, what movie was this where they put glue on their hands and then dip their hands in glass? It was like some fighting movie. I think it was with, not Vin Diesel, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
I don't remember, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they do that to your Warhammer.
So it's like roughly coated in silver.
Yeah, let's roll initiatives.
Okay.
We'll just do this fight right here on this map in this room, but it's actually in a city.
Arsenal gets a 4.
I rolled a
Total?
4.
Mine is 17.
Kara, you got a 4 total?
4 total, yeah.
It's 2 4s.
Do you want me to roll again? Or, okay.
No,
Just go alphabetical.
this is unfortunate. Lobin gets to go first.
We're too busy just looking at how garbage these silver weapons look.
I think they're beautiful.
Arsenal has all of his hit points back, however. I forgot to update that.
Yeah, I rolled exactly 9, which was exactly what I needed to top off, so that was cool.
Goes after Rakara. Oh, I almost had a 20. So 18 to hit your AC, Rakara.
Yep, I'm 14.
You take 8 damage.
Wow.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw after you take this damage.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got a 4.
All right. I'll keep that in mind going forward.
Don't be a wolfie.
Then after he's done biting Rakara, he takes a kick at Thia. So that's going to be a 16 to hit,
Looks like that's what you need.
4 damage. Thia, it's your turn.
Okay. I missed roguing so hard because I might have to take a action disengage. What kind of a creature is a werewolf considered? Not undead, correct?
Monstrous.
Okay. So yeah, considering that my silver is in the form of arrows,
Humanoid, actually.
I will take a disengage action and move back all the way back. And that would be my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn. turn, he makes an attack again on Rakara and probably misses with a 13.
Yeah, I'm a 14.
Okay, so the next up is going to be between Arsenal and Rakara. You two get to decide who goes first.
You go ahead, Arsenal.
Arsenal's going to charge up to Lobin and is going to attempt a bonk. I don't think that's a hit, no. Like, every dice roll has been single digit. Something's going on here. Yeah, that's Arsenal's turn.
Rakara, you're up.
Okay. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And I take it that these knives are 1d8, correct?
I think in your hands, they're whatever your stuff is.
Okay. Yeah, my hit dice is d8, so 7.
That's on your quarterstaff?
No, my knives.
Your knives
That
should be
you gave me.
D4s.
D4. Okay. 5 damage. I don't know if a punch would do anything.
Yeah, like you would have dipped your hands in the silver shards too.
11. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Kickboxer. 11 is a miss. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. He yelps as Arsenal takes a hit, swing at him. Misses Arsenal with, 17's a miss, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
That is not, though. So he kicks you for 3 damage. That's his turn, so it should be top Thia.
What about our friends?
They're able to get you into this room, and they're letting you fight Lobin. There's kind of like a lore I skipped through, obviously. But the plan was that Lobin would still have his loyalists, which were other werewolves, and that's who they're fighting.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm glad I armed them all because that sounds tumultuous. All right, I'm going to shoot him with my silver arrow. Why do you get to do this to me, guy? I think it's like a 7.
Yeah, that's a miss.
I don't like these dice. They're not kind.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Arsenal's going to bonk, but I'm going to use the other dice that sometimes like me more.
I'm going to change bonk, not boop. Bonk, not boop.
Bonk, not poop. Oh, my message isn't sending. Oh, there we go. 21 to hit. Yeah, these dice like me a lot more. I'm gonna use these dice.
You still there?
Yeah, that is going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Is that your turn?
That is Arsenal's turn.
Rakara.
All right, I'm going to continue to stab him with the knives. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
4 damage. I'm going to try to punch him. 14.
Just a miss.
All right. That's my turn.
Legendary attack. Miss. On everybody's, that's a miss. His turn.
No, put your ruler away. This is my corner.
At the end of Rakara's turn, without provoking, he runs over here because he dodges. Then it's his turn. 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit. I think that's a hit.
If I roll a deception, can I tell you it's not?
You take 8 damage, and you need to make a con save.
I don't know how to math. Is that 8? I think.
You got an 8?
No, I was mathing. 16 minus 8 is 8.
Yeah. You can just put in -8 into the hit points, and it'll automatically subtract it.
And save. Oh, I see why you're asking. Dice gods, be kind, please. Is that a 7 or a 1?
That's a 7.
That is only a 9.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
It's the ominous thing. It doesn't make me feel good. Hey, so since he's here in front of me, is my silver arrow on his person somewhere that I can just pluck?
Did you hit him?
I didn't, but it'd be nice if it was like stuck in his cloak or something, you know?
I'll give you a 10% chance. Roll your percentile die.
How do I do that?
Roll your...
Oh, I see it. What does it mean if it's a 24?
It means no. But when you look, it's in Arsenal's helmet.
Interesting. Not useful, but interesting.
It is your turn.
So, from our previous encounter, would I presume that my short swords, which are not silvered, at least I don't think that I had silver ones, they'll be ineffective against him?
I think they gave you knives too.
That work like short swords?
Well, daggers at least.
Okay. Well, that's the difference between a D6 and a D4. So is it a D4?
Yeah, it's a D4.
Okay. I don't want to, but I suppose I'll drop my bow because he's relentless, like a dog. See what I did there?
Did you attack? Oh, I think you got a 20 there.
What I didn't think of when I rolled 2 at once is that one of them I don't get to add my dex to. So should I re-roll?
No.
Top is main, bottom is off, or?
Sure, it's not going to matter.
Oh, that's true, because 10 plus 5 is 15. So they're both hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 3d4 plus 6, basically.
Plus 3, wouldn't it?
Yep. Oh, right, because I only add it to the one hand. Correct. 3d4 plus 3.
That's 9.
Plus 3 is 12.
Okay, yeah, you're slicing and dicing after he takes a bite out of you. That's a good round. Arsenal. Unless you're going to move away from him somehow and provoke.
Can I move around him? I don't like being backed up against the wall.
Go ahead, Arsenal.
Arsenal will.
I didn't let go of my thing. I was just dragging it still as I went to park my mouse away.
Arsenal's gonna move up to him and go for a bonk.
Bonk, not boop. Bonk, not boop.
He booped.
Bonk, not boop.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm shaking my fork at him.
Rakara, your turn.
I'm going to dash up there, continue to stab him in the face. Well, hopefully. 21.
That's a hit.
6 damage. I'm going to try to punch him, and I don't.
You boop him on the nose instead?
Yeah, on his snout.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, gets an attack. Gonna try to hit Arsenal with his claws, and that's a miss. And then it's his turn, so he's gonna try and hit Rakara with his bite. Does a 17 hit Rakara?
Oh, yes.
7 damage to Rakara.
Okay, so that gives me negative 17. So I'm hurting.
Nat 20 for his claw.
Ooh,
Oh god.
I'm dead.
That's 13 damage, 15 damage to Rakara.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're not dead, you're unconscious.
Well, that's a plus.
Tia.
I'm a little worried about that. I'll keep that in mind for later part, though.
Right?
Hey, main hand crit. So that's 8 for my main hand, and only a total of 10 for my offhand.
That's a miss with your offhand.
That is all.
Arsenal, your turn. 3 hit points left.
Well, 21 to hit.
And he is dead.
Bonk.
Yeah, he gone.
Woo!
She says in her sleep.
The last thing she says as she's going down is, whoa. Okay, question. Does anybody have a way to get her up quickly?
I think my heals only regenerate at a long rest, so not me.
Yeah, Arsenal has nothing.
Can you do a medicine check to do that?
Yeah, you can stabilize her. You can roll it on your turn. What'd you get?
13.
Okay, I think that actually does work. I think it's like a 12 or a 10. All right, so she's stabilized. We are going to go ahead and pause it there, though. Is that cool with everybody?
Thank you, guys. Yes.
Yeah.
I was saying thank you for healing me.
Oh. I was like, wow, that was pretty quick. She's like, all right, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.
She's like, woohoo. 2 seconds later, thank you. She's having an emotional roller coaster today. Okay.
Just say no to death. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hard.
Rakara and Thia, go ahead and roll me another con save.
I don't like this part.
Oh, why? 5. Not why roll it. I'm just why I'm rolling what I'm rolling.
Gotcha.
18 for me. Don't turn into a werewolf on me. I tried so hard to get you up.
I'll try not to.
This is what's going to happen to Rakara. You kind of have a choice to make on the first long rest after this fight. You can feel yourself changing into a werewolf.
Okay.
Question becomes, are you going to resist it or are you going to embrace it?
Well, if I'm a werewolf, do I have to be like evil?
Mm-hmm. If you embrace it, yes.
Starts calling this place Rakaraburg.
And if I resist it, is there a cure?
Well, that's a question for you and your party, I think.
Hey, guys, is there a cure?
I think we gotta get her back to civilization and have her see a healer would be my guess, because yep, I don't know.
I mean, like, would monks, my monastery know?
Isn't that far away?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Like, hey, does this wolf belong to you guys?
Found this stray dog out here.
Well, I want to resist it, but we're going to need to get medicine.
I think the question is just which way do you want to go? Do you want to be an evil lupine, or do you want to try and resist it, whatever that means? You know, trying to resist it doesn't mean you succeed, but is that the path you want to go?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to go evil. I don't want to be an evil monk werewolf. That'd be kind of weird.
as strange as this is going to sound, I did not prepare for you guys having caught lycanthropy. How do you say this?
Lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy. Yeah, something like that.
Lycanthropy?
Yeah, that's it.
Words is hard.
Yeah, especially for me. So yeah, I think the next session is going to be trying to cure her werewolfness. Does that sound okay to you guys?
Yeah. Somebody around here has got to know. Like, maybe if not the people in town, then maybe the Onyx elves or whatever would know. I don't know.
Guess what it's going to take?
Speed walking.
It's going to take a lot of speed walking. Also, you're going to have to go on a quest and go get stuff from a dangerous area.
Ooh, my favorite pastime.
Danger.
Can we find a collar and a leash? Too soon?
Yeah, it might be a little too soon, but I mean, lost cause, I suppose, right?
We'll take some of these cages just in case, Just kidding. Sorry. At least she's laughing. Because if you're not laughing, you're crying. Did you say dog food?
Yes.
So go ahead and roll an investigation check, anybody or everybody.
14 for me.
12 for Arsenal.
Okay.
12 as well.
So what you find out is that remove curse doesn't actually get rid of the werewolf form. I was about to try to pronounce that again.
Lycanthropy.
Yeah, and whenever I need you to say it, I'll let you know.
He'll boop you.
Yep. What'd you say? What were you saying, Thia?
I was going to say what he said, but he was quicker.
Oh, so yeah, remove curse doesn't actually get rid of this. It will suppress it, but not during a full moon.
Let me guess. Tomorrow's a full moon.
In a couple days, yes.
That can be problematic.
Well, let's hurry and loot this place. Although, I don't know, I guess somebody who was embracing the werewolfness probably wouldn't have the things that you need to cure the werewolfness. But I'm going to pretend like maybe he would do, so that way, I have a good reason to waste time. But hey, I did find a bunch of silver in the wall that one time.
Well, you don't find a bunch of silver this time, other than the silver you already found and armed up some of the kobolds.
How did they fare?
Pretty good. They managed to hold back the other werewolves, and then after your battle was done with this guy, with Lobin, you helped clean up over there. So yeah, they're pretty happy. They're like, hey, yeah, you're welcome here in Lobinburg whenever you want to come.
I'll let them keep their silver as a souvenir.
And also just in case there's more werewolves they don't know about.
That too. Yeah, so we're in here, like being ambassadors for Moredville. Yeah, we're making friends, setting up trade relationships. That's what elves do.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I'm actually going to have to do some reading, figure this one out, what the quest is exactly.
Okay.
So is Thia.
So is Thia. But I hope you guys had some fun. The minecart thing, I was hoping for a couple more successes so that it would have been like you can fight him on the way to Lobinburg. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but ineffective because he's a werewolf.
Yeah, but it still was. I hoped it would have been fun.
It was.
It was chaotic, and I'm into that, so it was fine. And I tried to shoot him, and it about killed us, and so that was exciting too.
I did post the GIF of the guy putting glue on his hands and dipping it and stuff to fight.
Oh, who is that? Is that I can't think of his name. That's the guy. Is that Alec something or other?
I think that guy does cocaine.
Oh, Charlie Sheen?
I think so. It's not actually the movie I was trying to find. That was like a ripoff of it, like a parody.
Nice. I like the way you say cocaine. Now I know who it is.
Yeah, I was just sick of that.